All right, welcome everybody. Today's is going to be really quick. We're going to look at just a couple of things that are going to go really fast, but they're all going to look exactly the same. So it's called factoring special products. And what I'll start out by doing is actually looking at x plus 3, x minus 3, and foiling it. So to FOIL this is x squared minus 3x plus 3x, and then our lasts are minus 9. So you can see these two in the center. You got a plus 3 and a minus 3. They end up canceling out, which is nice. So when you add those two together, you get 0. So we have x squared minus 9. So we're going to use this, we're going to say, okay, if that middle term is gone, and we have an x squared and 9, this is what's called a difference of two squares. Because x squared is a square, and the 9 is a square, and we have a difference between subtraction. So these are always going to factor out a specific way. And they're always going to factor out as x plus the square root of the last number, and x minus the square root of the last number. So in this case, our square root of 9 is equal to 3. So that's why it's x plus 3, x minus 3. So we have another one is y squared minus 16. So factoring that out, it's going to be really simple, y minus 4 and y plus 4. Remember, it doesn't matter if you have the minus in front or the plus in front. It doesn't really matter. They're both kind of the same thing. So remember, I got that from the square root of 16 is equal to 4. So you have y plus the number, y minus the number. Now we've got 4y squared minus 36. A little different, but we still have a difference of squares. And the reason why we have that still is because we still have 4y squared is still a square, because we have in the front, we're going to have 2y, and then our square root of 36, so plus 6, and 2y minus 6. So we still have square minus square. So again, this is square root of 36 gave us our 6's. The square root of the 4y squared gave us the 2y. All right, so one's a little more complicated. 121t squared minus 16 equals 0. So let's start out looking at what is the square root of 121t? Well, that's 11t. And the square root of 16 is 4. So that means we're going to have 11t plus 4 and 11t minus 4. Since it equals 0, that means we've got to figure out what those roots are. So to find the roots, we're set each of them equal to 0 using the 0 product property. So we have 11t minus 4 equals 0, and plus 4 here, and 11t minus 4 equals 0, and we're just solving both of those. So subtract 4, 11t equals negative 4. Dividing by 11, we get t equals negative 4 11. And the other side is very similar, plus 4 plus 4. So you get 11t equals 4. Dividing by 11 on both sides, you get t equals 4 11. These should always end up being a positive and a negative, but the same number. So they're just opposite of each other. All right, that's all we've got today. Have a good night.